Hi everybody, welcome back. So, the title of this video might be a little bit melodramatic, but I should probably explain. I made a video just a few days ago, and unfortunately, I had the AC unit blaring while I was recording, and the camera was literally right next to the AC unit. And I was going through my breeder bins and also the experimental bin that we had, the worm farm starter kit, and as you can see, these are empty. I realized that these smaller systems actually struggle during these really hot months, and even though this room has an air conditioning unit, it really either dries everything out, or if I put plastic on stuff, it condensates and causes excess moisture. And it's not like the larger bins where things are easier to manage. So I had to take a decision, and I know it's going to sound a little bit weird, but I decided to stop breeding or using my breeder bins during these hot summer months. I'm sure that I could move stuff around, and I do have space if I was to move shelves and counters, but it would mean literally taking all the stuff out of this room, rearranging stuff, and having it, on the other side, opposite the way from where the AC unit is. So I just decided that for a few months, what I will do is I'll just stop breeding. I won't breed any. I won't use breeder bins. I still got the CFT running. I still have the experimental bins running. They are absolutely fine, but I will no longer breed until about September, when the heat and humidity drops off again and I can actually start turning off the AC unit. So what did I do with my worms? I actually decided to put them into the CFT. So I dumped them out, and they are now comfortably living and working in this system here to produce. Obviously they'll continue to mate and reproduce and everything else, and also to convert all of the stuff in here into great castings that I'll be using in September. So they still serve a purpose. That's what I use my worms for, but I will no longer be actively breeding them in separate breeding systems. So we are no longer going to be doing check-ins on breeder bins or resetting or anything like that, and we'll just focus on the CFT, the carbon bins. And I actually do have one other bin, which was a secret bin, which I will show you. Again, I recorded that the other night. The AC was blaring, you can't see anything. I mean, look at it. And we'll just, over the next few months, we will be looking and taking closer looks at this system here and seeing how they get on. I am really excited to spend more time with this system here and to understand it more. There are some bits of bedding starting to come out the bottom. The cardboard hasn't disintegrated, but the weight of it in certain places where there were minute gaps, they've started to push out some of the bedding that's in there, and I think it might be because there's worms that are eating down below. But this system now is almost half full, which is quite amazing. Let's take a look. So you can see this bin is half full. I did actually give them a little bit of a feed just here a couple of days ago, and they devoured that food, which is really, really interesting. I am going to be pushing some of this cardboard aside and adding some more feed to them. But don't forget, I did actually put a lot of chow into this bedding, and the only reason why I fed them the other day is because my son was here for the weekend and we were playing around with the worms, and we wanted to give them a feed, and just getting him involved, which was quite great, which is always really nice, and spending time with the kids. But yeah, so let me just show you down below. Yeah, you can see that the cardboard is starting to come apart, and there's some bedding coming through the bottom, So yeah, I'm not too fussed. If that pops out, I've put these two empty bins in here at the moment. Oops, hello. I've put these two empty bins in here at the moment, and it's going to catch anything that's coming through, as you can see, and then I'll just dump that back on top for the time being. But yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm deciding to do. I am going to stop breeding for the summer months, focus on the CFT, because I just felt bad. The worms were climbing out the system, they were drying out on top of the plastic. If I don't put the plastic, they dry out too much. So it was just, unless I organize a brand new shelving system with bigger buckets, bigger tubs like this, that I can comfortably keep them happy, then I will go back to breeding them. But for the next few months, I will just focus on this. And obviously my number one goal or concern is to make sure that these guys are happy and safe, and obviously not dying. So yeah, thanks for that. Hope you guys are well. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. If you have any comments, please put them down below. You know I always love hearing from you guys. You know what to do. Show your boys some love. Be good, be safe, big love as always, and I'll see you guys soon.